uh, 5 tips to optimize your blog posts on LinkedIn, which is collated and put into something called Pulse. Okay. One was definitely optimize your picture, which LinkedIn gives you. You can upload any sort of picture. So ensure that your picture is optimized. It's visual content. It's something which people remember for a very long time. The second thing is optimize your headline. Ensure that.
So number one is image.
Number one is image. Okay. Number two is your headline.
Number one
right?
is image. Okay. Number two.
Yes. Number two is your headline. Your headline is something which is extremely critical. It is optimizable. It is searchable. Use clear call to actions. Ensure that it is easy to understand. Do not complicate it with jargons again. Have a very interesting topic which you're talking about. Even if the topic is not interesting, the headline can make it interesting, right? So you need to be a little creative when you're selecting your headline. Can you scroll down, please? Okay, so this is where he started writing his blog post. Now this is divided into sections, right? You have the introduction section, which gives people an understanding about why you've chosen the topic. What has your experience been, and why are you saying what you're saying in the headline? Okay, can you please scroll down? Okay, stop. Now, he could have just written an entire blog post. Why is it divided, and why has he highlighted, put it in bold? What is the reason for him to divide it into a section? Or not just him, any person who writes a post to optimize on LinkedIn. Why do they do this?
So that you know what topic is being covered in each para.
Exactly. So it's simple English, right? That's what we learned even in our storybooks. If you go back, everything everything is a storytelling format. Every single thing that you have done till today, be it from your education to everything that is taught in your class, it is storytelling format, right? So your blog posts also have to be in a storytelling format. You highlight it so that you differentiate that this is a different topic. Now you're going to, not different topic, but a different section of the same blog post that you're going to read. Okay, so you highlight it, give it a different heading. So clearly your blog post is divided, saying that okay, I'm giving you an introduction, now I'm giving you certain history about what has happened, I'm giving you certain numbers, statistics about why I'm saying what I am saying, and this is something for more additional reading, right? Now if I divide it into clear cut parts, it's very easy for somebody to come and understand, versus if I just give it in like one flow and you'll be like I'm jumping all over the place, right? So this helps you break the flow. And it helps you start a new thought or frame within the same article. It's very important. Can you please scroll down? Okay. So, product first, really this is very important for you guys. Okay, now people who are into business, please understand when you are writing an article, even individuals, right? You are giving your own thoughts. This is not borrowed content, okay? If it is borrowed content, please ensure that you're giving credit to the person you're borrowing it from. Do not copy paste it because that will not work in your favor. You break it down into very interesting subheadings. Very interesting, right? Now product first, really, who's not going to read that, right? Because clearly, that's been taught to us, I don't know, from all our marketing institutes, that it's your product, your 4 P's of the market, everything, right? So it's always product, place, price, and then packaging, correct? Those are your 4 P's. Then your 4 C's also say almost the same thing. So I'm just talking on this blog post, but generally also make it a catchy subheading as well, because you want the person to understand why you're saying what you're saying. Please scroll down. So he's broken it into different sections. Can you please scroll down? No, can you please go up? There is something called a better. Now he has broken his call to action also, as in the tips that he wants to share with you guys. He's broken that also into a section. Now that's a very smart way of doing it, right? Because in the entire article you may just miss out what the tips are. So he's actually called out in the blog post. He's called out to that section in a very different format, which is breaking it down into a different subheading. Can you please scroll down?
And then there is something interesting there, right? It stands out,
yeah.
Right?
He's ensured that there are certain tidbits which And it says, let me repeat, which clearly means that they are his thoughts and not somebody else's thoughts, right? He is the person. It's very important when you guys log on to blog posts on LinkedIn to write what your thoughts are. That is the reason why it's from your profile, right? Otherwise, they could have built an individual platform. They could have had a separate thing which is not linked to your profile. The reason they have linked it to your profile is simply because they want to, if you publish a blog post, I want to understand what you are thinking, right? It has to be your point of view, your perspective. It could be right, wrong, debatable, that is completely different. But I want to understand what you are saying. Okay. And then highlight certain things. That's also a very nice way of calling out to drawing attention, right? Can you please scroll up? He's given examples, again a very, very nice way of, talking about people, getting others involved in the conversation, right? He's given links. That is your third tip. Give as many links as possible.
So number 1, can you repeat?
Number 1 is your image, header image.
Header image.
Number 2 is your title. Number 3 is call out to different people or examples giving links, right? This is from something which is away from what you have done. So it means that if I am referencing to somebody, I want to give a link. That is the type of link I am talking about, right? So do that. That's your third thing. Please scroll down. Okay, here stop. Your fourth tip is include media, right? So now if you recollect, even in your experiences, you had this option where LinkedIn gives you to add different media. Now in Pulse, it gives you the same option. SlideShare is integrated into LinkedIn, which means that if you click over here, you'll on this arrow, you will be actually able to view this presentation inside LinkedIn post itself. So you don't need to go on to another platform, another tab to open. It will all happen right here. So your engagement, your entire concentration, everything is on his blog post, within his blog post, right? So that's your fourth tip, wherein you will include media. So this could be a YouTube video, it could be a SlideShare presentation, it could be something which has, you're calling out to your own website and you have something interesting to display from your website, anything which is visual and which you will be able to recollect. Please scroll up. No, this is all right. So he's broken it up. No, the fifth tip. Okay, can you please come a little? Yeah. Oh. He's given a conclusion. Now his conclusion is extremely clear, right? I mean, it very clearly says what was the topic. The title was "You are doing it wrong." He's giving you a solution in the thing, saying that okay, fine, this is the new model for entrepreneurs. So this is his conclusion, right? So it's very, very clear. His call to actions are very clear. Before in the fifth tip, it should be actually call to actions plus a conclusion, right? So your conclusion could be a call to action, or your call to action could be a conclusion. Either ways.
See, and the links to his bio.
Yes. Can you just scroll down now? Okay. So when you end the article, it's coming from your own profile. So I definitely know who's written it, right? Because I can see the author's name. But in spite of it, within the blog post, it's extremely critical that you give a small 2-line or a 3-line introduction about yourself, which will come at the end of the blog post, wherein you say who you are, what are the different properties of yours that they can go check out, right? So you may have a blog, you may have a website, you may have a YouTube channel. You could have a SlideShare, on SlideShare you could have like a channel on SlideShare which you own, where you put up all the work which you've done. It could be any of those. Call out to those things. If you are an author and if you published a book, you may want to tell the audience that, instead of saying go buy, it's a nice way that you write something about the post and you actually tell them that, okay, this is where I am.
He's also given to download a free chapter.
Yes. So, yeah, exactly. So, if you are an author, give the link to your book. If you go into where they can buy it from if they are interested. And in Amazon or even in Barnes & Nobles, you definitely get, they have those clickable things, right, inside the book. So you can go read a few chapters and all. So you could give links to that as well. So there are different ways in which you can optimize. And all of this that I've spoken about, all the 5 tips, just a quick summary. First one is your header image which you will optimize. Second is your headline which you will optimize. Make it smart, short, make it interesting. Do not use Gyan words in your headline. Okay, do not waste your space using best, guru, advice. You don't want all of that, right? The third thing is divide your entire content into sections. Call out to each section individually, highlight certain important points in your content. The fourth thing is include media links, right? From wherever you are wanting the reader to go to, SlideShare, YouTube, or any of these other platforms, please ensure that you embed them within your article. And the fifth thing is have an interesting conclusion which correlates to the topic you started with, followed by a small bio about yourself, about the author, even though it is from your own perspective. Any questions, any doubts?
Can you give me link? What link? Okay, he's talking something else. Okay. By the way, very good, Sejal. I think it's good 5 tips. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause. People also here also they are sharing, and actually Yusuf summarizes each of those 5 things and he shares it with because we can't type it in.
Right.
So thank you, Yusuf. Thank you, Sejal. It was
Thank
awesome.
you so much.
Thank you. Okay, he's giving some big hands from here too. They're clapping for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. I think you guys are going without break.
Yes.
You were
So
so
we should take a
interesting.
break now.
Yes, interesting that you guys did not even think about break. So that is good. Seminar, great workshop. It says. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Alright, guys. So you guys can take break or whatever now. So we can say bye. Thank you, Sejal.
Thank you so much.
That is Sejal.
Thank
What
you
is
so
your
much
LinkedIn?
for all the viewers.
LinkedIn. Your
LinkedIn. My LinkedIn is, you can go to linkedin.com/in/Sejal P.
Sejal P.
SEJLP.
P. Alright. Guys, so you guys can just give an intro.
Vishal.
Okay, good. You can share your. Okay. Swati.
Hi, I'm Keertana.
Hi, I'm Chandan.
And then, okay, we are from Web Marketing Academy. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I think we should make
Auntie has given you.
Oh no. So 1 second. Hi. Sorry, I could not talk to you guys while I was in the class. So now, thank you so much, Yusuf. I think it's a great thing that what you're doing. You're sharing things, and it becomes a community, and that is what the power about Periscope. So thank you everybody. Thank you for all your hearts, and keep. We will be posting a lot of things. Just follow us, and Facebook. Also, we share this plus other podcast and everything in there. So thank you so much, Yusuf, and everybody here. I really appreciate what you're doing, because I was not able to. Please continue with this scope. Yes, we will. Thank you. Because see, right in the middle of the class, I can't interrupt, which you're doing the work, which is awesome. And we appreciate, and we will continue to do that. Thank you so much. You can connect me with Suresh Babu _. By the way, new Periscope update is you can have your own Periscope web profile. So far they did not have, I think, couple of days back. So you can have your own username which you use for Periscope. So that would be periscope.tv/your username. So it's a dedicated page, like a web page. So thank you so much. Until next time, this is Suresh from Web Marketing Academy. Bye bye. Bye bye.